Hello guys, assalamu alaikum. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm doing good by the grace of God, alhamdulillah. And today I want to share it's more of a story or more of something that is happening or that happens every day, day in, day out in our lives. And I just want to share my own story. So I've been away from home for the last 7 years, for the last 7 years, and alhamdulillah, I'm privileged to have a job by now, and a good job, alhamdulillah. And I go home. I am also privileged that I don't stay in accommodation. I rent my own house. But this is what happens basically for those watching this video and they're at home and they think, mashallah, we've made it in life, all things are so great. Just because you see those Instagram photos and Facebook photos, things are not the way you think. So when I come straight to my story, this is what happens. I just stopped. As you can see, this I've stopped at the parking of my house. This is the gate. But sometimes when you come home, unashindwa, like, what are you going to do there? It's around 6:30. My duty finished at 6, and I will have another duty tomorrow, 10 a.m. in the morning. So from now, 6 p.m. since I left work until tomorrow 10 a.m. in the morning when I report back to work, there is if no one calls me on phone, there is a 99.9% I will not talk to anyone. Think about it. So this is one of the things that all people working so much far away from home, most of us sink into depression. How is that? How can you just sink into depression? You have a job, you have a car, you have a good house, you stay alone, and mashallah, everything seems to be okay. It's not okay. We miss our families. We miss our families. We miss to go home and share that meal that you take for granted. We miss to stay at home with our kids and help them to do homework. We miss those great afternoon evenings at home when you're sharing a meal with your family and watching TV. We miss those things, but circumstances and the search for greener pastures and all these things we have to go through, but all in all, we have to say alhamdulillah. My case is different. Allah. So my case is different. There's another whole other team. Imagine working in a house with different people from different nationality. I am not complaining. I know I'm still privileged because I meet different people every day in my work. I can be able to go from, I don't have restrictions for what time I come back to my house, what time I want to go outside, or who do I visit. I don't have those restrictions. But there is still those people who work like the housekeeping jobs, the house managers. All of us have different categories. Like, for example, those working in the security and housekeeping jobs, they can go out. They have maybe an off day once or twice in a month, or maybe every week. But they still have the limits, like they have to be back by 10 p.m. or they have to be back by 12 p.m. So we are all at different stages. There is those ones who are working like house managers. Their story is so much different from us, and it's complicated because in a whole year or in 2 years, she might not get a chance to see another Kenyan somewhere. And if, for instance, you see one in the mall and you happen like to say hi to them, they're like, "Hiya, wewe ni Mkenya," like they are shocked. And it happens in those 2 years. She will stay in Gulf or in Doha. Let me just talk about Doha. She will not have had a chance to talk to a Kenyan. So I'm not complaining. I'm still saying that again, I'm privileged for all those things, but I just want to tell you, wewe uko hapo nyumbani na unafikiria kwa sababu tuko majuu ya majuu. We are not majuu ya majuu. We are having a whole lot of challenges here. Yes, it's okay, alhamdulillah. People get some money to feed their family and to pay their bills, but we miss a lot. We miss a lot. A very whole. Especially now this quarantine time. I can't be able to see my friends. They can't be able to come over. I can't be able to go to their houses. We just on phone, and that is it. So imagine someone who stays 2 years. 2 good years without meeting a fellow Kenyan. But all in all, Gulf si kubaya. All in all, this place is not bad. You still have to earn your little money and you can be able to pay your bills. So, ukiona watu huko wakitembea, depression here is real. There is high chance of people getting into depression. And what I would just want to say is, Mungu atusaidie, and may Allah make it easy for all of us. And inshallah, pesa zenye tunatafuta ziweze kutusaidia, and ziweze kutusaidia sisi wenyewe na wenye tuna, like those we are working to help. So much love and God bless you. Until another day, ma salama.